Yeah, I'm ready. We live.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Hey, yo, Mike is be able to hear you on the mic and shit, like on broadcast and shit. Yeah, I'm asking because sometimes people got that shit. Oh, okay.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
At the 26-yard line.
Shit, moving. Like, yeah, that shit like got a delay. Like when I'm flicking through the plays.
From the gun, it's Rodgers.
Ah, you read that.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Read that.
Bobby Wagner. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a
quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
At the Packers' 29-yard line.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Throwing is Wilson. Forced out to his left. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And down inside the 15 he goes. 1st down Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. After getting that turnover on the 1st drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got a turnover? We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. End zone
I seen that shit. Slow ass nigga.
David Moore there to make the grab. And the Seahawks have taken a 1st quarter lead.
Great field position has to be one of the best friends an offense can have. When you don't have very far to go, you should cash it in with points.
And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Seahawks 7, Packers nothing. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
By Bobby Wagner.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers.
Oh my God, bro. What the fuck, bro? Oh my God.
And he'll return it to the 24.
That nigga underthrew that like a motherfucker.
First quarter, and now he already has has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point.
Like, why that nigga throw it
He's
so
gonna
low,
still
bro?
make the right
Come on,
reads,
bro.
make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
36, 36. Check 37, check 37. Watch twins, watch twins. Shift.
On first down, it's Carson, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
On 2nd down, Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Gotta credit them on that one because they tried to fool him, right? Tried to trick him. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's going to take a shot for the end zone.
Oh, this nigga is trash. This nigga is trash, bro. Come on, bro.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it.
That nigga is trash, bro.
Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Oh, God.
Myers' kick is good. And the lead moves to 10.
Come on, Aaron, bro. I got to get a touchdown right here.
Tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine a head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
Tyler Urban on the return. The Packers take
They both shoot. They both should whoop both of that. Well, I don't know about the Browns, but Tampa should whoop Broncos there.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings.
Yeah, I had jumping and shit. Yeah, that's it. That's it. He jumping. Every time.
So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams.
You better catch that shit.
And that will be incomplete.
Oh my gosh, bro. It's one of them days, bro. It's one of them days, boy. That's what it is, bro. One of them days, bro. For one, that nigga Aaron threw the shit.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw is Rodgers.
Ain't shit open. Oh.
Eluding the pressure.
Oh, yeah.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down.
Ah,
so
come on.
Big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
You have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
Now it's Lockett.
I need my defense to score right now. Offense ain't talking about shit. Offense like shit right now.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Slam. Hey, 0.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense.
The Bengals, yeah.
33-yard line.
Hey, what's Washington record? They 1-1, and they lost to who? Arizona. Oh yes.
On 2nd down and 4, Wilson escaping the pressure right, and that's incomplete.
Wilson on the keeper. Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. He's got Lockett. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Wilson to Lockett there for the Seahawk 1st down. A pretty sizable deficit here in the 1st quarter. This defense probably need to get off the field in those situations on 3rd down.
And you and I both know in this huddle before that last 3rd down play, that's exactly what they talked about. Let's make a play. Let's get off the field. Let's reverse the momentum. Instead, they got hit with another 1st down, almost back to the drawing board.
Now Wilson on 1st down.
These niggas can't catch for shit, bro.
Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away at 2nd down.
Jair Alexander.
Throwing again, Wilson. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get
I need
there.
a touchdown, bro.
12-0 the score after
Shit
1
tough right now.
on EA Sports.
Shit is tough right now.
Third and long, it's Wilson. Flushed out right. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't.
I'm mad that
sure
nigga dropped that ball, though, for real. Still mad about that, dude.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Get that run game going, man.
Otherwise, just
Get that run game going. Come on
it's a
now.
6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Come on now, get that run game going.
On 2nd down and 4, Rodgers looking deep.
Oh, why not catch it like that? Why catch it like
He'll be
that, bro?
taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's my
That one
fault.
good for 37 yards. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Marquise Blair on the tackle.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Again, the ball carrier.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
And it's 3rd down.
He'll take a shot for the end zone.
Oh, this nigga is trash, bro. This nigga is trash, bro.
In the end zone.
Bro.
So no 6
Bro.
points, incomplete.
Come on now, bro.
from a defensive perspective,
Oh,
they
my
had
God.
exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the
Oh,
football.
my
There was
God.
pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after
my
him,
God.
and they tightened down on the receivers and forced
And that was a
incompletion.
progression catch too, bro. That was a progression check, bro.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4. They're going to go with a tight end here on the
Oh, he stuffed him.
And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you pumped the ball, right?
Ridiculous.
And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience, the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked.
Oh, no.
So you're taking a chance either way. I like the fact they went for it.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
At the 31-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now it's Carson. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now
from the 27. Wilson steps away to his left. And that is incomplete here.
Wilson on the keeper.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series before you get out there. Hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Wilson. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down. The first defensive back taken in this year's draft, Darnell Savage, there to knock that one away.
That's what we had at least 7 right now, bro. God.
A 44-yard.
I was at least 7 right now. It should be 7-13. Oh, no.
But hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points. The roughing the kicker called on 4th down. What a big break. Leads to a 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. Carson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. From the 5, here's 2nd and 2. Oh, they'll get this to Metcalf on the jet sweep. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run.
We like the Bulldogs right now, boy.
Find a way to stretch their lead. Well, we've talked
They like the Bulldogs right now.
jet sweep, something a lot of teams like to run.
I said we do.
This one winds up in the end zone.
And it is all
He said, "No, I'm talking about the way we ain't scoring shit. That first half, the way the Bulldogs look, we ain't doing shit."
head coach told us, I saw this sitting in my chair watching a Tuesday night college game and decided to implement it.
I'm about to make some shake though. I'm about to score right here. You know what I'm saying? Who got the ball first? I think I got the ball first. I'm about to score right here. I gonna be 7-19. About to turn shit around. Watch this shit. Yep.
Offense ready to get their next drive underway. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're
You
down.
don't want to.
No, but well, let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you
Now
just
you
called
can
it.
go.
I need
I think you just called it
2
desperation
for
time.
6.
Yes, you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd down and 4, Rodgers. And able to find Alan Lazard. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 43. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down. We remind you the coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
First down.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Buying time to his left. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there looked like nobody open.
Are you playing cover 2 on that? Why the fuck nobody get open?
First downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, okay.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Rodgers. Complete to Jones. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down. Rodgers again now. Jones has it. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good gain. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers flush to his right. And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
I'll try to wait something to get open. I can't walk away with 3, bro. I can't walk away with 3. That is not an option. Not an option. That is not an option.
Shotgun now for Rodgers.
How you stop running, bitch? That should have been a pick. To be honest, that should have been an interception.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
We about to make a play right now. We got to make a play right here. Big play right here.
Hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go
big
for
play right here.
4th and goal from the 3.
Big play right here. Let's go,
It's
Adams.
Rodgers.
Let's go, Adams.
Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown.
All right, defense.
Touchdown.
A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Trying to get a field goal.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. This time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup.
4-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up
On 3rd and 1, Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go.
That's what I said. They changed that shit, bro. I fumbled like twice, like doing that shit with money. I think you got to push down now, some shit. Like push down and square. I think that's what I'm thinking.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
He was covered by
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but now it'll be 3rd down.
Alexander.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. A final shot before break. Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
Oh, the crowd, boy.
Incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Seahawks.
I need to stop. If I get a stop and a scope, we in business, boy. In business.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
a pick 6.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now Wilson on second down. Being chased out left.
Oh, come on, bro. I got to get to the quarterback, bro.
And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
I got to get
that
to the
one good for
quarterback.
26 and a first down.
Damn.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now a give right side. Carson. Jair Alexander up to make the tackle.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Check 26, check 26. All go special. All go special. Alert.
They snap it at 1. Now Wilson. Dancing to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
Preston Smith.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Now they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
At 25 the mic. We'll go 25 the mic. I hope you brought your reps because I'm about to take you to school.
From the gun, Wilson.
Yes, sir. To the house, to the house, to the house. Ah, come on, man.
Kevin King with a pick. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Well, CD, taking a step back, we're 2 weeks into the season, and you already kind of get the sense that teams are beginning to separate themselves. If you look at the 2-0 teams, and remember, 62% of 2-0 teams ultimately make the playoffs. But Baltimore, Kansas City, Green Bay, Seattle, just to name a few, they look really good.
They certainly do, and in a lot of ways, those are the teams that we expected to be 2-0 at this part of the season. I mean, it's no major surprise. But
Come on, we got to go
being
outside.
2-0 as well. People talked about them getting better in the offseason. I don't know how many of us thought they'd beat San Francisco in the opener. They did. Then they jumped on Washington this week, and they are 2-0 as well.
Now, on the other side of the spectrum, we know the not good news about teams that start 0-2. The Giants and the Jets both there, Detroit, Cincinnati. So, again, maybe some more predictable names.
Certainly, they are predictable. Again, not a surprise for most of them, although many thought Detroit would be improved at this point. But how about a team that's 0-2 that went through a little bit of a difficult offseason like the rest of us, but even more so because of players being gone? How about Houston being 0-2 right now? They won the division last year. I think that's a little bit unexpected right now, even though they had a tough opening schedule with Kansas City and Baltimore. Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now a draw play. This is Jones.
It took forever for him to get out that shit.
There on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
3rd down.
Looking deep for
Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it, nigga.
Deep into enemy territory.
Yes, sir.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They give it off here to the tight end.
Let's go. We got a ball game now.
One in for a Packer touchdown.
Need one more stop.
Mercedes Lewis taking it in. And the Packers are back within a score. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Makes the score Seahawks 19. Packers
Damn, Julio out.
15. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Getting out a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They run again with Carson, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Hey, tight down. There you go. Check. Fresno. Watch hook.
On 3rd down, it's Carson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll run on 1st down. Carson, and he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Carson.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game considering the blitz they just had against them.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Watch the twist. He's crossing. He's checking crowd. Tight go.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. 2nd and 5.
Back. Check.
Here's Carson. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 4.
51 for Mike, boys. 51. I got you, boy. I got you, boy. Mike.
Operating from the gun. Wilson. Flushed out right. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson.
Oh, he caught it.
Oh,
He caught it. Oh, my God.
They're biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Wilson. It's caught. Lockett. And he'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a 1st down. On 1st down, it's Carson. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
The tackle made
And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down.
But you don't have the ball the whole 3rd and 4th.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll run on 1st down. Carson. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 7. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11.
It's 4th down.
So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.
A 28-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 8. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Myers to kick off.
That's what it's all about right here, bro.
Myers now converted on the field goal try. Now he's on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
No gain on the play.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers.
25-yard line.
Go, good catch. Good catch.
And they'll get it
Good
all the way
catch.
up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Green Bay.
Good catch, boy.
Now Rodgers. Flush to his right. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Forced out to his left. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Rodgers to throw. A dump underneath
Shit
to
went
Jones.
open,
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
49-yard line.
He's going to let it fly.
Oh, he almost caught that bitch.
Incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis.
Third down.
He is out of bounds inside the 35. They had to go for it with
Come on, man.
remaining.
You gotta get the third down, bro.
Take over the football.
That's a... Come on, bro.
Coming
I
to
need
the
to get
line
that
here to
first
begin
down,
their next
bro.
drive, the Seahawks offense.
Ugh.
And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need
Damn,
to use
bro.
it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Oh, bro.
A gain of 3, second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and
So the victory here.
Good
for
game, fool.
Seattle, and they were spurred on by a strong performance.
I'll be on later, though.